Assalamu guys, Irfan back again with another video, and today we are going to be introducing a new topic, and that is aeronautics and avionics. And the subject of this video is the function of flaps and spoilers. What do flaps and spoilers do and how they function in an aircraft? Okay, so let's get started. Let's first look at flaps. Okay, now flaps are basically it's a type of high lift device that is used to increase the lift of an aircraft. Okay, let's pause here and let's sort of dissect this sentence. Lift of an aircraft. Okay, now that's what we first discuss. The plane in an aircraft uses a concept which is known as heavier than air. The opposite concept would be lighter than air, and that is your hot air balloons. But like I said, planes use a concept known as heavier than air. Essentially what happens is, on the wing of the aircraft, there's air passing above the wing and there's air passing underneath the wing. Okay, once again, air passing above the wing and air passing underneath the wing. Now the wing is is curved, okay, and so the velocity of the air is higher on the top and slower. The air moves slower underneath the wing. Okay, now whenever you have air that's moving faster, the pressure is less. When you have air that's moving slower, the pressure goes down. Okay, so essentially you have when the velocity is lower, the pressure goes up. When the velocity is high, the pressure goes down. So essentially what you have is you have higher pressure underneath the wing and lower pressure above the wing. Okay, now this pressure differential, that's the lift. That's what actually lifts the plane up in the air. All right, so now the plane needs to be traveling at a specific, at a sufficient speed for it to be generating enough lift to stay in the air. Now if the plane slows down, the lift decreases, and if it slows down too much, it's going to stall and fall like a rock. Okay, so say for example, when it's coming in for landing, obviously it has to slow down. So you need to somehow create increase the amount of lift that's being generated. So that's where the flaps come in. They increase the lift. Okay, now but they also increase the drag, so they are only used when needed. Okay, and when they're not needed, they are retracted back. Okay, so once again, basically higher velocity above the wing, lower pressure, lower velocity below the wing, higher pressure, that's causing it to have lift, and that's what's lifting the plane up in the air. The flaps actually increase the amount of lift at that's being generated even at a lower speed. Okay, so here are two photographs of two wings showing the flaps as they are deployed. Now this is the flap here, this portion here. Okay, this is the outboard flap and this is the inboard flap, and you see how they are increasing the area. Okay, now they are increasing the curvature of the wing. So when the air moves above the wing, it has to move even faster, and the wing below the air below the wing is moving slower. So that because the air above is moving even faster when these flaps are deployed, it generates higher lift, and thereby it allows the plane to stay afloat, stay in the air even at lower speeds. Okay. Now, what they also do is they also increase the drag. Now, what that does is it slows the plane down. So this has a double benefit. Okay, so that is basically what a flap is. Now let's look at what a spoiler does. Okay, now a spoiler is, which is also at times called a lift spoiler or a lift dumper. Now this is a device that's installed in a plane to intentionally reduce the lift. Okay, now if you remember, if you go back a couple of little bit back, and we talked about the flaps. Flaps were increasing the lift. The spoilers decreased the lift. Okay, so but it all has to be done in a very controlled manner. Okay. Now these are the spoilers. Yeah, these two photographs show you these spoilers. Now normally what happens is these plates are sitting lying down flat, but when the plane has landed or these are deployed and these are moved up. See how they are like moved up. Same thing here, and that what they do is they actually intentionally reduce the lift that this wing is generating. Okay, now the spoilers basically, like I said, they're placed that are extended upwards, to reduce the lift. Now, what it does is it also creates a controlled stall over the wing, and basically what it does is, like I said, essentially the idea is to reduce the lift, and they are only deployed when the plane has landed. Okay, now what we'll do is, now once this portion is over, the description, the explanation is over. Now what I'll be sharing with you is an actual video of a plane as it comes in for landing. The captain is going to deploy he's going to deploy the flaps. Okay, because he's coming in for a landing. Okay, he's going to deploy the flaps to increase the lift. Once the plane has touched down, what he's going to do is he's going to deploy the spoilers, and what the spoiler does is it reduces the lift and pushes the plane down. Okay, so let's jump ahead to the video.
कैपेसिटी पर पानी रखिए जब तक जहाज मुकम्मल तौर पर रुक ना जाए और इसके इंजन बंद ना हो जाए। जहाज से उतरते वक्त अपना तमाम व्यक्ति सामान अपने साथ ले जाना ना भूलिए। खाना ही खाना एहतियात से खोलिए। कप्तान आमिर जलाल और इनका हम आपको खुदा हाफिज कहते हैं। शाही इंटरनेशनल में सफ़र करने का बेहद शुक्रिया अल्लाह के पास। Ladies and gentlemen, by the grace of Allah, we have landed at Jinnah International Airport, Karachi. The local time here is 59 past 5 p.m. and outside temperature is 33 degrees Celsius. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt pocket until the aircraft comes to a complete stop and the engines are switched off. Before leaving the aircraft, please ensure that all your personal belongings are with you. Please open overhead lockers with care. Captain Amir Jalal and his crew say goodbye to you now. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.
And that's it for this video. If you like this video, please kindly give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe. Thank you.